In the land of grills, welcome back, folks. We got the Traeger WoodRidge out here, and I'll leave a link down below the review we did this. We also did some pulled pork on this. It turned out very, very nice. And we've done a video showing how to clean this grill. Today, we're gonna do our first accessory on this, and we're gonna talk about what this system is that they call P.A.L, Pop and Lock. We're gonna take a look at a front shelf that we got for it, and we're gonna show you how this Pop and Lock system works on the Traeger WoodRidge. Let's go to Traeger.com to get a better idea of what the Pop and Lock system is and what accessories are available for it. So I did get the shelf for this grill. I believe that's the one I got small. It's $120, a little pricey in my opinion, but you can also get a storage bin for $70. Looks like they have some accessory hooks for $25. I'm not really sure what a rollback is, unless that's for paper towel. I can't really tell. There is a Pop and Lock holder for, looks like a cup, that's $25, and then there's two other shelves, and those are for the two other different sizes of the Traeger WoodRidge. Let's take a close look at the P.A.L, then we'll get that unboxed and see how easy it is to install using the Pop and Lock system. All right, so let's take a closer look at the Pop and Lock system. You've got one over here, and I'm using it for a cord wrap. In front, you've got a long one here, and that's where that's gonna go. And then there's one on the side. This one on the side, I've actually been using it as a handle to move this thing around. This thing's kind of long, and a little bit of weight here, and there's no wheels on, no casters on this side. We're gonna be working on a modification. A couple of you have already asked me about that. Now, I think the beauty of the Pop and Lock system is you can take accessories and move them around on the grill. Now, front shelf, not necessarily. Once you put it on, I think you're probably going to leave it on. But if you wanted to take it off for easier transportation, you could. And I think what they're trying to say here is that you don't have to, install or drill holes or something like that. Although there are a fair amount of bolts, fair amount of bolts in order to install when you do the original installation of the Pop and Lock on the old Traeger here. Let's get that out of the box and see how easy it is to put out of the box. And there is a little bit of installation, looks like there's 4 screws you got to take out and then install. And that's the whole thing right there. Let's get that, let's get it put together, and then we'll see how it clamps onto the front. All right, so here's some revelations for me. I thought you would install this and then this would be, a fold down shelf once it was on here, but no. All this in here is just a mechanism to release it. When you put this in, you're going like this, and then, hang on, I'm doing that wrong. You gotta get it centered. There you go, like that. And then you pop and lock it in. Now that the shelf is in, there's no way of pulling it down. So in order to take it off, if you want room, is you've got the handles underneath, them guys right there, and you just simultaneously on both of them lift up and then remove this. Now, where do you think this stores? Well, let's go find out. We got the hooks in the back, which I actually thought was, if you weren't using the top shelf, you could store the top shelf there, which you can, but I honestly believe this is for this front shelf to store, that you would just take and go like that, and that's how it would store on the grill. I gotta believe that's what that's for. So I don't know if I'm disappointed, or I guess I didn't understand how it works, but that's how it works. And if you're wondering the dimensions of the front shelf, it is 10 back to front or front to back, and then its length is 26.5 inches. What are your thoughts on this Pop and Lock system? I guess I didn't understand it until I got it on now. I mean, it is sturdy. They say 30-pound maximum, but then you got to take it off like this. There's no way of folding it down. So you're either using it or you're not using it. What do you think? Tom Horseman, YouTube, thumbs up, leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching, folks.